Hello, hello, and welcome back as I await a much-needed wood delivery in Perfidious Pete Plays Sheltered. And no, I'm not talking about Ward Cleaver's latest shipment of Viagra to deal with his crippling erectile dysfunction. The guy, I feel sorry for him. He's more limp than a freshly boiled strand of linguine that just walked in on its parents experimenting with anal. He really is quite droopy. But in this case, not what I'm referring to. What I'm actually talking about is the massive load of lumber that our two away teams are about to haul back to the bunker, which will finally allow House Cleaver to upgrade to a level 4 workbench. I am super stoked. And yeah, I'm using the term away teams now. I stole it from Star Trek, unabashedly. I don't care. I'm using it. But this level 4 workbench, it's been a long time coming. House Cleaver, they're tough. They've stuck to their values. They've stuck to their words. The words of House Cleaver are cruelly sharp. And Wally, the Beave, Ward, and even June have been more than willing to bludgeon, hack, and stab their way to total dominance of the wasteland. I'm starting to feel like maybe, just maybe, House Cleaver is going to be the one that makes the apocalypse bend the knee and acknowledge them as the true lords and master of the new post-civilization civilization. Can you be a post-civilization civilization? I suppose you could. Just be like the new one. Anyway, let's get to work here before I make any more references to either Star Trek or Game of Thrones, two things that don't really go that well together. Can you imagine like a Star Trek Game of Thrones? Oh man, what if they do a new gritty reboot of Star Trek, but imagine it where the Federation is like evil and vicious, a la Game of Thrones, just a completely cruel and brutal regime. That's, you know what? No, it wouldn't really work. I guess it just makes them the Romulans, huh? Abandon this expedition? Yes, I would like to, because I don't actually want to set it up. I just want to answer the radio. That's what I'm looking to do here. Wally, stumbled across a large house and looks like I'm going to have some good loot. Take a look. Yes, take a look. And when you're done taking a look, could you hurry up and get home with that wood? Charles, why are you just standing around like an asshole? Isn't there something you could be fixing right now? You could be repairing the water filter. You could be repairing the shower. There's a comfy bed that looks like it needs some attention. Yeah, see, there are things you could be doing, Charles. Stop standing around. Fix this. I know there's a woman inside of it, but that's fine. It's June Cleaver, and she won't mind if you peek at her a little bit. She only minds if I peek at her, which is both unfortunate and heartbreaking for me, but everybody else, she doesn't seem to give a single L. Then give one tiny, even, small, rabbit-like turd. Not a single shit. Looks like this large reservoir has some stuff that might be useful. Well, you might as well check it out. It has a lot of water in it, oddly enough. Strange to find water in a reservoir, I know. Shocking. Do I want any of these things? Valves, pipes, water. No, I really don't. This large reservoir is going to have useful items. I guess we're going to have to agree to disagree on the what constitutes valuable. Do we want to send out an expedition? Ward, how are you doing? You're feeling okay. Donna, how are you doing? You're also feeling okay, and we're at max water capacity. Yeah, check that out. Okay, well, this is going to take some sorting. Who's got... I need wood, so make sure and grab that. All of the wood you can find, that bring home. Empty fuel can, don't give a shit about it. I would love to bring home that log for recycling purposes. I'm going to bring that teddy bear. The book we already have a full stack of. Log, cement, limestone, a record. Water I don't really give a damn about. Can of food. We're good on food. I'm starting... This is the apocalypse. House Cleaver's sitting so pretty. They have so dominated the apocalypse lately that I'm deliberately abandoning food. In an apocalypse. And I'm just leaving cans of food lying around and be like, I don't give a shit. I don't need your damn food. House Cleaver is set. We don't care about your food. Ward, yes. Let's do Ward, Cleaver, and I don't know. We sent Ward and Donna out last time. They got, you know, sort of mauled slightly by a bear. What we'll make sure and do this time is not send them out into the same vicinity where bears exist. And there was something we discovered on the radio not too long ago. A trade caravan. At a large house that we visited 6 days ago. There was something else we discovered too. Can we zoom this out? We can. Oh, here we go. Was it this guy? The photo. Small house visited 20 days ago. We should check that out. So here's what we'll do. We'll hit this small farm. We'll head to this school. Any of this stuff we haven't been to in a bit. Yeah, okay, so let's hit that, and that. This is only going to take 28 water. I'm comfortable with this. Is there like a place where we can see our... Hold on, before we set this up. Wait a minute. Broadcast. What is broad? No. No, I don't want to do either of those. Never broadcast, ever. I don't want people coming and finding my thing. Scan frequency. Okay, so we're going to set up an expedition. I just wanted to make sure that there was like no quest thing that we needed to do that was going to tell us, oh, bring a bunch of stuff for the photo. It's been a couple days since I played Shelter, and I don't remember what the specifics of that were. I think we just have to go there. So we're going to send Ward. We're going to send Donna there. Bam, bam. We might as well hit these locations on the way back. We're basically just doing this to burn some of our water. Ward. You're probably best equipped with a knife. So let's give you one knife. Satchels and sacks. Sure, it's not a very lengthy journey, but it's also not a short journey. For something this short, I'm not equipping you with a gas mask, though. You're just going to buck it up. Suck it up, Ward. Be a man. Come on. Be the man that June Cleaver needs you to be, not a limp chunk of linguine. Yeah, I'm talking about your erectile dysfunction. Yeah, I'm poking fun at it, Ward. What are you going to do about it? Huh? You're not even a man, Ward. You're not even a man. You're just a hollow shell of the man who used to be able to satisfy the vivacious and lovely June Cleaver, a woman who is worthy of satisfaction, I'd like to point out. Beaver found a medium house out in the wasteland. Yes, check it out, Beaver. June, you better be clean. Okay, you're allowed to eat. You are clean enough to eat. Who else is filthy? Francis, you're also starving, but you're asleep. Searching the reservoir again. Charles, you're supposed to be fixing shit, right? Here, go get a radiation suit. And June's needs are mostly met. Looks like she's going to hit the head. In the house, we have found... We'll take the circuit board. We'll take the light bulb. I'm leaving the food. I'm taking the wood. Duct tape. No real need for it. Food, full stack. Don't need an old record or some other kid's moldy teddy bear. Besides, I'm pretty sure Wally would just tear its head off in order to torment Beaver anyway. Be like, hey, you like this teddy bear, Beav? Yeah, watch me tear its head off. Yes, always approach a stranger. If nothing else, this is going to be an opportunity for you to stab them to death. This man does not look healthy. Your sickly gray pallor, Roger, makes me want to avoid you at all costs. Or possibly just kill you out of fear. I will bully you. Out here all alone, bad things could happen so easily. Like getting shanked in the neck, Roger. Here we go. Stab. 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 It's really all about the stabbing. Just go ahead and stab him. I was thinking about trying to subdue him. Why buck the odds? If the stabbing is working, just keep stabbing. That's all there is to it. What did we get? A can of food. Meh. And a sack of sand. I have taken a man's life for a can of SpaghettiOs and a sack of sand. That's all the guy had, and I did it. Man, say what you want about House Cleaver, but the one thing you can't say about them is that they're good people. We are the scumbags of the universe. We'll cut your throat for a can of old SpaghettiOs and a bag of freaking sand, man. That's bad. And the place we were at didn't even have anything we wanted. Charles, fix it. Charles is damn handy with a wrench. I got to give him credit for that. June Cleaver, I hate to ask you of this because, I mean, it's so stereotypical of me to try and make a woman clean the house. But in this case, we really do need this dump cleaned. I believe there's still some of Beaver's vomit on the floor. Somebody else on the road, they've got something to say. What do I think you should say? Well, whatever it is, you should say it with the blade of a sharpened knife. Hey there, hold up. All right, we will hold up. I can confirm this. Is there something I can help you with? Strike a trade deal before we go. Certainly. I will trade you probably a can of food for a can of food. Yeah, let's just do that. Can of food? Here's a can of food. Call to trade. SpaghettiOs for ravioli. I feel that we've gotten the better of Daniel if we traded him SpaghettiOs. Chef Boyardee SpaghettiOs for Chef Boyardee beef ravioli. Ravioli is just better. Really wanted that stuff, didn't you? It worked out good for me, so I'm not complaining. Let's trade again sometime. Free charisma for Laura. Some people are really into SpaghettiOs. I guess that guy was just one of them. I sort of think SpaghettiOs are gross. The texture of the pasta in SpaghettiOs is just, it's bad. It sort of tastes like wet snot. You know, like you blow your nose really hard and sometimes you get snot in your mouth when you do it. And you just be like, yeah, that's what SpaghettiOs, the texture of them feels like a strand of my own mucus. I don't like SpaghettiOs. Has some good loot. You want us to take a look. Of course I want you to take a look. Really what I want you to do more than anything else, Beaver, is get your damn ass home with my wood. That's what I want. Come home with my wood. Water storage is at max capacity. Sure. Check out the small farm. June's going to grab the mop. I'm guessing the cat is going to start screeching for food. Every time it walks over by that bowl, it starts screeching. Something in a mine. We have survived 60 days. 2 full months in the apocalypse. I feel pretty good about that. Yeah, check out an old abandoned mine. What could possibly go wrong? We found a mother load of gas masks. I don't need rocks. I don't need food. I don't care about magnesium. I'm not sure what the hell metal ore is useful for. I mean, I'm sure you probably refine it into metal. That's what, Pete, it's metal ore. What literal other purpose could it have, you profoundly stupid man? I'm guessing it just recycles. And it's strictly a guess. I really want this gas mask. But I also really don't want to give up anything else we have for that gas mask. We need switches badly. We're like a robot if there was a robot character in Gauntlet. Robot needs switches badly. I hate to abandon it, but I'm going to. We've actually got a fairly healthy stockpile of gas masks. Gas masks? Gas masks! Get your gas masks here! Come on, cheap on sale. Gas masks, discount gas masks. Somebody at the small farm who wants to talk to us. How could there possibly be somebody at this small farm? We've been to this small farm several times, and we've murdered everyone we've ever found here. The only thing in this small farm should be, like, the gutted corpses of our victims, and good God, I don't know what got to that cow. I'm gonna guess that was the handiwork of Wally Cleaver. That thing is completely dissevered. Also, why would you tear the guts out of a cow and leave the rest of it to rot? They took the part you don't want to eat and left the parts you would eat. Animals don't scavenge this way. This is how we know it was the handiwork of Wally Cleaver. Wally's been here. He murdered that cow. You look like someone who knows how to survive an Armageddon. I can confirm that we do in fact know how to survive an Armageddon, usually with knives. At knife point, that's how we survive. I survive with knives. That's what I got to trade. Take it or leave it. Just don't piss you off. I don't have anything to trade. You're lucky you didn't get stabbed, Maria. Just lucky. Sale of the century and you threw it back in my damn face. I don't have anything to trade. And like I said, you're lucky I didn't just murder you and take your shit. Because honestly, I would have been perfectly comfortable murdering you and taking your shit. If you had just waited until I finished searching this small farm, I might have had things to trade. Then we could have had something to talk about. But you had to be an impatient bitch, and then I had to throw it back in your face. You left me with no option. What a surprise, the cat is starved. Nobody saw that one coming, did they? Okay, Francis is going for some dinner. That's fine. Fill that bowl, please. Stumbled across a school that looks like it might have some good loot. Well, you better check it out, then. Looks like June is still working on cleaning the shelter. Francis is going for a little bit of a nosh. I'm not even going to try and dissuade Wally and the Beave. We all know how this is going to end. We all know how this ends. In a pool of this woman's blood. That's how it ends. Hey, what's up? You all right, baby? My brother's going to cut you apart. Just at this point, is Beaver really bullying people? Because he's got to be just like, lady, listen, my brother. Yeah, yes, the guy with the bloody hatchet over there. The guy carrying the big giant axe with the hair stuck to it and blood. He's fucking crazy. He's beyond insane. Insanity would be normal for Wally. If he were only insane, we could deal with it. We could just institutionalize it. He has a world-rending level of crazy. Whatever he asks you to do, no matter how bizarre it sounds, just do it. Just do it. It's just a warning. I don't think we could have Wally attack this woman and not kill her. I don't know what could possibly stand up to Wally Cleaver at this point. The man is an unstoppable murder machine. Maybe the blood god Korn himself, if he descended from his brass throne, could thwart Wally's killing spree. But I think that's it. It's just Korn. Nothing else could possibly thwart Wally's killing ability. And even Korn would look at Wally with his axe and be like, you know what? Nah, dog. Nah, you good. I think you're better off working for me. I want you out there wielding that axe, bringing skulls back for the skull throne. Blood for the blood god. I care not from whence the blood flows, Wally, as long as it flows. And then Wally would attack Korn. He'd just be like, oh, well, good. I hope your blood goes to the pile too, Korn. Here, add your skull to the throne. And then he'd take it, because Wally Cleaver don't give a shit. I'm sure I'll take your valve. I don't really want your limestone or these old burnt clothes. Although, you know what? I am going to start taking the burnt clothes, because we're fairly close to having a recycling machine, and once we get that, we can start turning this old junk into useful things. And cloth and wool, I think, are one of the few things we do not have a relative abundance of. Charles, you are sleepy. Go ahead and take a nap. That's fine. Francis, I'm going to have you fix up the place while he's taking a nap. Generator could use a little repair. So we're going to go generator, stove, shower, punching bag, and then punch the punching bag. So first off, generator, fix that. Then stove, fix that. June, are you done? You appear to be done. Well, here, you fix the shower, and then fix the punching bag when you're done. Then we're going to have Francis punch the punching bag. Our repairs are getting super speedy. Francis, did you actually fix that okay, you did. All right. It looked like you just walked over there and waved at it, but you're a handy son of a bitch. Charles is like, oh, the timing is off by 0.2 of a millisecond. I just adjusted the timing chain, and now it's fine. Also, I fixed the stove while I was at it because I got bored. I'm going to go punch this punching bag. Is that cool? All right, good. June, there's not really much for you to do, is there? Here's an idea. I have a can of paint. Anywhere? Open storage. Do I have a can of paint? Buckets. I do have a can of paint. Can of paint. Used to paint a wall inside the shelter. You can paint the shelter walls from the workbench. You know what? We're gonna have June paint. Rearrange shelter. Oh, clearly not how it's done. Craft item. Do we craft paint? Is that how it works? Well, I mean, we can build a paint can trap, which doesn't seem that useful. How do we make paint? I'm tempted to make this hiding spot. You know what? Bedroll. Interesting. I am going to have June build a hiding spot. We're going to build our hiding spot down here. I'm a little concerned. An attack on the bunker is one thing that has not happened yet. Probably because we murder everyone that we see, and people are shit-faced terrified of House Cleaver. See if we can help them. Come on, Ward. Help. You got to make quotes in the air when you say that, buddy. We're going to see if we can help this person. While my antenna actually works, so you've been browsing frequencies, there's someone nearby with something very dear to me. Kill them at any cost and bring it back to me. It's a photograph. I want it back. A mercenary contract for House Cleaver from a man named Kevin. Yeah, sure. I'll murder for money. I don't care. I can understand how photographs mean a lot to people, especially now. I'll retrieve it for you, even if I have to murder a man to get it. I'll mark where they are on your map. I await your return. Don't let me down. All right, so it looks like Ward. Oh, here we go. Wally and the Beave are back. Shadys back. Back again. Shadys back. Tell a friend. Yeah, check that out. Meanwhile, Charles, get to scanning the frequencies if you would, sir. Francis, what are you up to? Just chilling like a villain, sort of idling about? Wally, Beave, get your asses back in a bunker. I want to upgrade the workbench. So how does the hiding place work? Let's see if June can hide in it. Well, we can deconstruct it. That's literally our only possible interaction with it. Interesting. Okay. Someone in the school is signaling us. They want us to talk. Well, let's go get involved. Getting involved is just what a good member of House Cleaver does. Another one out here risking the dust and disease. Yes, I am, Patrick. What is it that you would like from me? It's not like I have a choice. No. You're a pathetic joke, Patrick. You'll be dead in 2 weeks. You'll be seeing me? I don't think you will. You're lucky I didn't cut your throat and leave you bleeding in the street. Man, Wally and the Beave, look at this perceptive increase for him. Those guys are getting really good at finding stuff. I will take everything. We don't have enough room for food or med kits. Am I gonna abandon med kits? Seriously? No. You know what? How many med kits do I have? A lot. Yeah, I'm gonna abandon 5 teddy bears instead of 3 med kits. I would rather have 3 med kits than 5 teddy bears. I really don't care about abandoning food, actually. We've wasted a lot of food here at House Cleaver, I'm not gonna lie. It's like we're a restaurant pre-apocalypse. At the end of the night, whatever food doesn't get eaten, we just throw it out. We don't give a shit. Could we donate it to the homeless or some of these less fortunate people out here in the apocalypse? Fuck it, just pitch it in a dumpster. It's too big of a hassle. A lot of tax issues if we donate it. It's just not worth the time. Check out what you found at this school. Well, you found a board, which is useful. And so June, I guess we're going to have you upgrade the workbench. Do it. Right now. Go. Upgrade. Yes. We're missing I need a friggin' switch. I need one switch. Unbelievable. Small house has some stuff that might be useful. What do I think? I think you should check it out, and if you can find a switch in that small house, fucking steal it. Beave has increased their perception. Wally, Beave, you guys are hungry. How filthy are you? Relatively. Well, Beaver's already eating. He's not as dirty. Wally, get in the shower. Oh, don't do any... No, take a shower, Wally. You do nothing until you clean yourself up, you filthy, disgusting pig. Florists out in the wasteland. Check it out. Sure, why not? Oh, okay. I think Donna and June may have the switch that we need. Beaver, you probably should have taken a shower before you got in bed. You've been out in the wasteland, man. There's radioactive material out there. There's fallout all over the ground. You're just like, nah, I'm good. Just gonna go ahead and climb in bed if that's okay. So, you know, we don't share this bed amongst a number of different people. I'm sure nobody will mind if my disgusting filth and road sweat is all up on these sheets. We have plenty of water to wash them with, right? It's not a precious resource that we're worried about losing. Yeah, I'm sure it's fine. Jerk. Just an inconsiderate jerk, Wally. That's what I'm saying. Check out the pharmacy. Please, guys, have a switch. That's all I've ever wanted in this world. One single tiny switch that you stole from a small farmhouse. We got Charles scanning the frequencies. Francis is just over there. I guess they're talking about ham radio stuff. They both seem like the kind of guys who would be really into... Oh, there it is, our switch. Okay. We don't have enough room for this wood, which I want, and those logs, which I also desperately want. I also really want that axe. So it's time for us to start getting rid of some stuff. We're gonna have to let a few things go. What am I ready to part with is the question. None of my tools. How much pipe have I got? All right, well, I'll get rid of this one chunk of pipe. That'll give us the axe. We have a lot of rifles. A lot of shotguns. Is anybody still... You know what? Nobody is still using a rock. We don't have anybody who's weak enough to be using rocks. Let's get rid of one stack of those rocks. Pick up 5 wood that we can recycle into actual wood. We don't have anybody who's weak enough to need brass knuckles anymore either. Let's get rid of those. And then the wood... It's 3 wood. Do I want to abandon something for 3 wood? This tripwire we need to arm our shotgun trap. So let's not abandon that. I don't have to build another one. Plenty of plastic, several bullets, an absolute mountain of fuel. We have way more paint than we're ever going to need. Let's get rid of 2 of those. And I'm not even going to take this rifle. We found this rifle and I'm not even bringing it back in a bunker. We just don't need it. Matches? Do I really need those? I don't feel like I do. Oh, empty petrol cans? Yeah, let's get rid of those. All right, I'll take a rifle instead of a bunch of old empty gas cans. That's fine. Now we can upgrade our workbench, right? June, do it. Oh, it's so good. Workbench upgrade. It's beautiful. I've never been happier. We now have a fight at this small pharmacy. I think this is probably time for a celebratory murder, Francis. Another survivor. Don't give me a goddamn peep about starting a brave new world. Don't worry. I won't. I don't care. We'll just say hi then. Might as well join you and sit around waiting to die. No, you can sit around and wait to die. I don't care. You aren't up to scratch. Forsaken Hello. Heartless, you'll see me around. I doubt it. You'll be dead soon. You're lucky you're not dead now, because it's 50-50 when you meet me that I just cut your head off. Check out the pharmacy. Another med kit, which I don't really need. I'll take the hinges. I'll take the old shirt. We don't have room for a nail. If I was going to abandon something, what would it be that I would abandon? Probably the paint. You know what? Let's get rid of this old chunk of coal. I don't need that. Give me a nail, and I'm going to get rid of this old can of paint in favor of a med kit, even if I don't use it. And I'm going to get rid of that sack of limestone in favor of a log. Wally, you're probably going to bed, right? Yeah, Wally and a Beave are going to take a little nap now. Francis, once the thing is upgraded, I want you to start building my recycling thing. Check out the church, Donna. Francis, I want you ready. Man, look at June Cleaver upgrade. Homegirl is in a homemaking fury. Alright, so craft item. Tier 4. Recycling machine. Yeah! Oh, we're building it. Oh, it's getting done. Yeah, we're going to be recycling freaks, man. We're going to turn this place into the world's greatest recycling center, and that it may, right now, be the only recycling center in the world. It's also raining, which means we should set up an expedition. Church has some stuff that might be useful. What do I think? I think you should examine it. No room for your circuit board, huh? Is there anything? Let's get rid of this water. Our water is a capacity. I would rather have the circuit board. We'll leave the recyclables for now. That's fine. Also, this episode's getting a little long. We should probably wrap this up. But I'm not doing anything until the recycling center is finished and I have had a chance to recycle some stuff. Donna, we found a small house out in the wasteland. Should you check it out? Yes, you absolutely should. Hey, speaking of which, June, can you not yield any... Well, that's disappointment. Charles, are your needs all met? Yes. Scan the frequencies again. I don't know where June is going. Here, we'll just have Francis do it. Francis, is there anything we might want to craft here? A comfy bunk bed. That seems useful, but there was something I was specifically holding wood back for. Toy boxes? Was it toy boxes and bookshelves? It was toy boxes and bookshelves. Build me a toy box. Build a toy box, Francis. Finally, Wally and the Beave are going to have a way to relieve all of the stress they accumulate from their rampant dissevering of strange women. It's going to be good. And it's also... Oh, we can recycle. Okay, hold on. Well, Francis, recycle some shit. What are we going to recycle? We can recycle just about anything we have. Well, let's put these in here. Each one of those is effectively 2 boards. So let's do all of those. It's going to get us 20 wood, which is fantastic. We can recycle guns and stuff? Oh, this is great. We can recycle all of the things. All of the junk we don't want and can break down. What is fuel recycled into, just out of curiosity? Plastic. Oh, we're recycling the can, I see. Is there anything else we want to recycle immediately? Sort of, no. We have 3 axes. We probably don't need those. That becomes 1 metal. Doesn't seem that useful. What does a gun become? 6 metal and a spring. How many rifles do we really need? Let's do 2 rifles. The shotguns I'll hang on to. This is probably good from now. Francis, get to work recycling this stuff. We need that wood. And that's where I'm wrapping the stream up. If you enjoyed it, feel free to drop a like down in the comment section. Of course, your support does really mean a lot to us. And if you would like to see the ultimate outcome of our massive recycling, that's going to take 10 minutes. Holy crap. If you'd like to see us become the world's greatest and only recycling center, you might consider subscribing as well, because it seems like this recycling plan is going to play a big part in our future. Right now, though, thanks very much for watching. I'll see you again soon.